Today, I'm going to show you how to make a fully functional line simulator game like the trending game Bathroom Line Simulator. So without further ado, let's get started. Before we start, I just want to clarify with you that this is part 3 of the Line Simulator series and you need to watch part 1 and part 2 first, so you can have all of this in front of me ready to go. But don't worry, they're only 4 minutes long each. Anyway, now that you've all watched part 1 and part 2, we can actually start. So start by reinserting the model from part 1, link in description, then move it so it's around in the middle of your base plate or whatever your map is. Now we're going to extract all the part 3 parts out of this that we need. So starting off with workspace, we can delete placements and finish and move into this and ungroup it. Then for replicated storage, delete both of the old ones, move the new one in, ungroup it. Server script service, we need to delete leader stats and products and take the leader stats and product script, move it into there. Then we can delete that. And starter GUI, we want to delete the game GUI, put in the new one, ungroup. And lastly, character scripts, delete the old control script, move in the brand new model and ungroup it. Okay, now we can also delete this. Okay, now before we can test, we need to set up the game. So in replicate storage, config, with all these values, start by setting this to the currency name you chose in part 1. For this, for the ratio you chose in part 1. Minimum and maximum value for the minimum and maximum value you chose in part 1. And then products list, make sure you set this to 10 Robux, this to 18 Robux, this to 40 Robux, this to 70 Robux, this to 400, this to 200, this to 100, this to 150, and this to 100, and lastly this to 100. That's all your developer products. Okay, now we are basically ready for a test. But before we test, I want to ask you guys to make sure you leave your suggestion so what we do in part 4 so I know what to add. So yeah, drop a comment below. So as you can see, I've just started a 2-player local server where we can test out the brand new things we added. Starting with the leaderboards, we can see it shows the values. Also there's this new timer end thing showing how much time you spend at end. Also the leaderboard makes sure to not include testing players, so like play 1, play 2, play 3, etc, etc. There's also a new troll function, so it opens up a highlight and you can move to the player you want to troll. Then you can buy one of these, so let's try all of them. Swap positions, this will just swap our player positions just like that. We can also steal cash. As you can see, all the cash has got stolen from. We can also troll and make the player go all the way back as far as possible. So yeah, let's try that out. So that's called send to start. So it should technically move them all the way to 3 and then back to 2 after all the players updated. And yeah. Anyway, thank you so much if you made it here to the end of the video. Please subscribe if you're new, like the video if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye everybody.